where we're coming from, what went wrong, and where we are heading to. That's my name.
Okay. So, what do you think Nigerians really want? What do you think Nigerians really want?
We want a government we can rely on, and we want a one nation where everybody is united and we look towards a common goal.
Okay, you heard all their contributions and all they have to say coming here to the forum today and what their expectations are. And we're really looking forward to a better Nigeria, one Nigeria where women are evenly represented, where there's hope, and and where there's so much wisdom in display to move the country forward. Thank you so much, ladies, for agreeing to be on the green carpet. Nice to have you. Thank you. So that's it for us today. I still remain your host, Yahweh. Peace out. Okay.
Feature the following speakers: Ibukwa Woshika, Henry Odei Ajmugubia, Mazi Samuel Ehaichuku Onwabunwa OFR, Judge Etome, Ona Ekomo, and DK Chukumirije. Discussants: Mr. Isaac Okimene, Dame Alerichi Kukigam, Meanaya Aja SN, Sir Igonim Williams Park, Elder Henry Onuga, and Obi Iluanasi. Date: Saturday, June 12, 2021. Time: 11 a.m. Venue: Aztec Arcom Event Center. For registration and inquiries, visit www.theforumnigeria.com or call 0704 213 On Saturday, the 12th of June 2021, the forum with the theme, What Do Nigerians Want? Will feature the following speakers: Ibukun Awoshika, Henry Odei Ajimogubia, Mazi Samuel Enyahichuku Onwabunwa OFR, Judge Etome, Ona Ekomo, and DK Chukumirije. Discussants, Mr. Isaac Okimene, Dame Alerichi Kukigam, Meanaya Aja SN, Sir Igoni Williams Park, Elder Henry Onuga, and Obi Iluanasi. Date, Saturday, June 12, 2021. Time, 11 a.m. Venue, Aztec Arcom Event Center. For registration and inquiries, visit www.theforumnigeria.com or call 0704-213-2217. This event is organized by the Men's League of Christ Church, Port Harcourt. The Forum for a Better Nigeria. On Saturday, the 12th of June 2021, the forum with the theme, What Do Nigerians...
I believe it should be afternoon by now. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching. I still remain your host, Yahweh. And today we're on the green carpet at the forum. We're at the forum where we're discussing so many nation-building related issues. And today I'm going to be speaking to a perfect gentleman who's going to introduce himself to us. So I'll stop talking and ask. So what's your name, sir?
My name is Smart Opara.
Okay, Smart Opara. Are you a businessman? Just tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm a lawyer.
Okay, and that's good. That's good. Lawyer. You're practicing in Port Harcourt.
Yeah, I practice in Port Harcourt.
Okay, nice to meet you. So you thank God you are a lawyer, because I've had something in my mind, and truly and true, I've observed that there's no rule of law presently in Nigeria. What do you have to say about that?
That's not exactly correct, but there's an element of truth in that. We've had a lot of decadence in the justice system in Nigeria. Court orders violated, and a lot of other things, coupled with the recently vacated Jusun strike. So it's been really challenging, especially for lawyers and judges in this part of the country and nationwide. It's a national problem. Yeah.
So from your years of practice, what do you think, especially with regards to your profession and your practice, what do you think would be the most important thing moving forward in the justice system, that if given, let's say the AGF is watching or the government is watching, what would you say? What would you say would be the solution or a recommendation?
Well, the challenges are numerous. It's not just it's not a straight line. It's not a straight line issue. The problem is systemic. It's not just about the individuals. It's from the system. So, from the judges to the registrars to the lawyers to the approach to justice in Nigeria, I think there needs to be a total shift into a purposeful future. One thing alone cannot solve it. There's a lot of things that needs to be done. For instance, the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee needs to be up and doing in its work of disciplining lawyers who are going astray, who are bringing the profession into disrepute. And then there needs to be means to ensure that cases don't linger for as much as they linger. You see, they say justice delayed is justice denied. We have a situation in this country where you have people who are standing trial and they have to await trial for over 10 years in prison custody, whereas the offense they may have committed, the penalty may just be about 6 months. So it's the problem is a lot, and all hands need to be on deck to actually move that forward from a legal perspective.
Okay, thank you. Just two more questions. Firstly, what are your expectations coming to the forum today? Secondly, would you suggest a constitutional overhaul? Quickly.
A constitutional overhaul is long overdue. It's long overdue. The 1999 Constitution, as beautiful as it may seem, does not reflect the current interests of Nigerians today. It's outdated, it's draconic, and it does not reflect the will of the people. So I think it's long overdue. Any reasonable and responsible government will put in efforts to actually see that a new constitution, we're not talking about an amendment, we're talking about a fresh constitution that reflects the desires of Nigerians. I can go a whole lot. As a student, some years back at the River State University, In my 200 level, I had a project with a group of about 10 other students like me, and we were tasked to review the 1999 Constitution. Now, at student level, we were able to distill at least 50 different sections of the Constitution that needed change. You understand? And that was at the student level. So you see that even at the lowest level, there are certain things that we need to point out. Take, for instance, the chapter 2 of the Constitution, the fundamental and objective principles of state policy, that citizens are entitled to electricity, good education, good roads. But the sad thing about it is that the Constitution has made a provision in Section 6, sub 6C, that in spite of the fact that all these things are in the Constitution, you cannot apprehend any responsible government that fails to deliver this. So it makes no sense. It means that those provisions don't even need to be there if you cannot enforce them. So starting from that, I think citizens should have the right to call their governments to order when they fail to perform on their promises and manifestos. So I think if we do that, the country will go a lot. Nigerians don't want so much. They just want to have access to the basic amenities and basic things that make their life comfortable. We're not asking to be among the world powers. We just want to have a roof over our head, security, and food to eat. So I think that's how it goes.
Okay, lastly, so what are your expectations coming to the forum today?
My expectation would be that I would meet people of like mind from different fields who are really interested in taking this country to the next level. There's only so much I can do. For instance, I told you I'm a lawyer. I cannot influence things in the medical field. I cannot influence things in the education sector. I can only influence things from my own sector.
On Saturday, the 12th of June 2021, the forum with the theme, What Do Nigerians Want? Will feature the following speakers: Ibukun Awoshika, Henry Odei Ajmogubia, Mazi Samuel Ehaichuku Onwabunwa OFR, Judge Etome, Ona Ekomo, and DK Chukumirije. Discussants, Mr. Isaac Okimene, Dame Alerichi Kukigam, Meanaya Aja SN, Sir Igoni Williams Park, Elder Henry Onuga, and Obi Iluanasi. Date, Saturday, June 12, 2021. Time, 11 a.m. Venue, Aztec Arcom Event Center. For registration and inquiries, visit www.theforumnigeria.com or call 0704-213-2217. This event is organized by the Men's League of Christ Church, Port Harcourt. The Forum for a Better Nigeria.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching. We are live here on the green carpet at the forum, happening live here in the city of Port Harcourt. And I have with me a gentleman who's going to kindly introduce himself to us as we proceed. So, what's your name, sir?
Okay, Wonko Isaac Esquire.
From the word Esquire, it's obviously he's a barrister. He's a barrister. So, what are your expectations coming here to the forum today? What are your expectations?
Okay. When I saw the advert, the publicity, they're dope. First of all, let me appreciate them. Okay, I expect to hear from speakers, the speakers, the way forward for Nigeria. I want to see beyond, I want to hear beyond what I hear from the radio. I want to see these guys live speaking something better for Nigeria.
Okay, as a legal practitioner, what do you think is or are the way forward for Nigeria as a country?
Okay, currently Nigeria is hot and to a very large extent. We started hearing some funny things coming from different sectors, but I think based on findings and research, the solution to Nigeria is actually the constitution. The constitution should be not amended, it should be the last conference, PDL, MBA's PDL conference, when a communique was released, and it was later found out that the constitution of Nigeria was actually done in a month. Like, just imagine, even a church, a constitution cannot be done in a month, but a constitution of a country was done in just a month. Imagine the loopholes that will be there. So I think that the constitution should be revisited, a new constitution should be done for Nigeria, and there are so many things that would be infused into the constitution when it's done.
Okay. A lot of things need to be done. A lot of things need to change. And lastly, I feel that as a Nigerian, transformation, yes, goes from top bottom, but I also feel that it goes both ways, top bottom and bottom up. What would you say with regards to the younger generations facing these challenges headlong? Would you rather say that the younger generation have been too passive about the happenings in Nigeria?
Okay, personally, I've always had this mindset that you want to talk about development, you want to talk about growth, you want to talk about the future. It starts from you as an individual. Okay, you're built up, because the government that we have today, it's not really, or the system, the government that we have today, they are not in our minds, as it were. They came from us. They're not from another country. They came from us. We elected them. So it means that probably those guys didn't work on themselves before they got here, or they were overwhelmed by the position. So it only means that we younger generation should get ourselves equipped for leadership. Because we've been saying the leaders of tomorrow. No, they're nothing like the leaders of tomorrow again. We are the leaders of today. So if we can't impact the leadership now, if we can't do what we should do now, it will affect the next generation. So we as individuals in our own different spheres, we should ensure that we train those that are coming after us. We should train ourselves first, because you cannot train others when you've not trained yourself. So it's just, I feel for the younger generation, as I said earlier, they should just work on themselves. It's better, because when they get there, they should not flop as our current leaders are doing over there.
Wow, that's really, really, really insightful. For younger generation, our generation, to go ahead and build capacity while we wait to take over from government. It was nice meeting with you today. Thank you very much for being on the green carpet with us. See you soon. Have a wonderful event. Thank you. So I still remain your host, Yahweh, and we are live here on the green carpet, and a whole lot is going on while we are still awaiting our keynote speakers to arrive and to be talked to. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm still your host, Yahweh. Thank you.